Larry, he holds down a lot of his talent to benefit the team a lot, too. But if you ever see him on that night when he just feels like coming to shooting it.
Dennis is the key to our team. I knew last year once we picked up Dennis and seeing how good he is, we knew that we was going to win a championship. He was definitely the best player I've ever played with in my life.
Bird stole the ball, right? Who ends up making the layup? Who has the presence of mind to still be involved in the play, make the cut, make the layup, and finish the play off? Yeah, Bird stole the ball, but the guy who made the basket was Dennis Johnson.
When NBA legends sit down for podcasts and interviews, cameras rolling, microphones hot, you expect the usual names: Jordan, Bird, Magic. But ask them who really made winning happen, who changed games without the highlight reel, and they keep coming back to one name: Dennis Johnson, the man who had 3 rings, a Finals MVP, 5 All-Star nods, and 9 All-Defensive selections, but waited until 2010 to get into the Hall of Fame, 3 years after he died. That's the Dennis Johnson paradox. Great resume, invisible man treatment, but respected like a battlefield general by everyone who faced him. How good was Dennis Johnson? Good enough that Kareem and Isiah speak his name, with the kind of reverence you save for someone who fundamentally changed how you approached competition. Today we're diving into what the legends actually said when they were asked about DJ. If you want to see more hidden legends like this and get the recognition they deserve, tap that hype button right now and give this video some love. Dennis Johnson was what you call a phantom Hall of Famer. The achievements were there, the jewelry was real, but for 20 years after retirement, the Hall of Fame door stayed locked. Meanwhile, every Titan of the 80s kept saying the same thing. DJ was special. Not special in a flashy way, special in the way that turned good teams into dynasties and made impossible plays feel routine. His career averages tell you almost nothing. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists per game. Solid numbers. Nothing that screams legend status. But the people who played against him saw something different. They kept using the same words over and over: cerebral, clutch, professional, winner. Those 4 descriptors paint a picture of someone who mastered the invisible arts of basketball. Number 5, Pat Riley saw DJ as the ultimate strategic nightmare. Pat Riley built the Showtime Lakers dynasty. He studied film obsessively, looking for any weakness to exploit. He had Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and James Worthy. He won championships. But when asked years later who worried him most on those Celtics teams, Riley didn't say Larry Bird. He said Dennis Johnson was the guy they always feared the most. Riley knew Bird would get his points. Bird was inevitable, but DJ was the variable Riley couldn't solve. Riley admitted it was often DJ's defensive stops or timely baskets that ruined the Lakers' carefully crafted game plans. You could scheme for Bird, double-team him, build a defensive strategy around containing his scoring, but you couldn't account for DJ reading the game 3 steps ahead, stealing an inbound pass, or suddenly getting hot in the fourth quarter. Riley wrote about something he called the disease of me. It's when players start prioritizing personal stats and glory over team success. Riley used the Celtics, and specifically Dennis Johnson, as the counterexample. DJ didn't care if he scored 4 points or 24 points. He cared about the W. That unpredictability made him impossible to game plan against. Number 4. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar called him a consummate professional and great clutch player. When the NBA's all-time leading scorer gives you that kind of compliment, you pay attention. Kareem played with Magic Johnson and Oscar Robertson. He won 6 championships, but he appreciated Dennis Johnson for something specific. DJ prioritized substance over style, fundamentals over flash. Kareem was stoic and disciplined, valuing professionalism above everything else. He saw those same qualities in DJ. While other players sought the spotlight, DJ focused purely on making the winning play. But there's a specific moment that captures why Kareem respected DJ's fearlessness. Back in 1979, when DJ was with Seattle and Kareem was with the Lakers, they met in the Western Conference semifinals. During one possession, DJ, a 6'4" guard, blocked Kareem's skyhook attempt. The skyhook was considered the most unstoppable shot in basketball history. For a guard to block it required perfect timing and incredible athleticism. But more than that, it required absolute fearlessness. DJ refused to concede any shot, no matter how impossible the odds. Number 3. Isiah Thomas said you couldn't trick DJ or rattle him. The Detroit Pistons of the late 80s were the bad boys. They intimidated opponents, beat them up physically and mentally, and broke their will. Isiah Thomas led that crew with elite skill and psychological warfare. He used deception, hesitation dribbles, and manipulation to make defenders commit mistakes. But Dennis Johnson was a nightmare matchup for Isiah's entire approach. Isiah stated that DJ's DJ's basketball IQ was off the charts. You couldn't trick him or rattle him. For a point guard like Isiah, who relied on getting defenders to bite on fakes, facing DJ was like hitting a brick wall. Isiah affectionately called DJ the Soul Man, a nickname that captured the rhythm and composure DJ brought to every possession. The Pistons' strategy was to agitate, throw hard fouls, talk trash, get opponents to lose their cool. It worked against Michael Jordan's early Bulls teams, but Isiah noted DJ's refusal to be intimidated. When Bill Laimbeer would throw an elbow, DJ wouldn't retaliate foolishly. He would simply play harder and smarter. Even as DJ aged and lost a step, Isiah credited his basketball IQ for leveling the playing field. DJ knew he couldn't stay in front of Isiah in a foot race, so he used his body to bump Isiah off his preferred driving lanes. He anticipated screens. He communicated switches perfectly to Parrish and McHale. DJ had seen every move in Isaiah's arsenal and knew the counter before it happened. When the Pistons loaded up defensively to stop Bird and McHale, DJ often hit the critical mid-range jumpers that kept Boston alive. Isiah viewed DJ as the stabilizer, the player who kept the Celtics calm when Detroit was creating chaos. Number 2. Michael Jordan respected DJ as a tough competitor who could really play defense. Before Jordan ruled the 90s, he had to survive the brutal 80s Eastern Conference. The Boston Celtics were the gatekeepers, and Dennis Johnson was one of the guards standing at the gate. Jordan, who rarely complimented peers, held distinct respect for DJ. Jordan described DJ as a guy who could really play defense and a very tough competitor. That matters because Jordan often dismissed defenders who relied on tricks or pure athleticism. He respected competitors, players who matched his intensity and refused to back down. The 1986 playoffs provide the perfect window. The Celtics were the #1 seed. The Bulls barely made the playoffs. In Game 1, Jordan erupted for 49 points. The Celtics won, but Dennis Johnson, who had been the primary defender, was furious with himself. What happened next became legendary. DJ took the stat sheet, circled Jordan's 49 points, and pinned it to the shower wall in the Celtics locker room. He told his teammates that Michael would never have another game like that again. Of course, in Game 2, Jordan scored 63 points, the all-time playoff record, but the Celtics won in double overtime and swept the series. Despite the scoring explosion, Jordan respected DJ's response. Most defenders would be demoralized or ask for help. DJ demanded the assignment again. Jordan noted that DJ was one of the few players who could actually frustrate him on the court. The frustration didn't come from stopping Jordan's scoring, but from making Jordan work so hard that the Bulls' offense became one-dimensional. Jordan often faced defenders who relied on pure athleticism or physical violence like the Detroit Pistons' Jordans. DJ represented a third category, the cerebral defender. By 1986, DJ had lost a step. He couldn't match Jordan's vertical leap. Instead, he used angles, hand placement, and leverage. He would steer Jordan into the help defense of McHale and Parrish. He would deny the ball in Jordan's preferred spots. Jordan respected this old man's game. Number 1, Magic Johnson called DJ the best defensive guard he ever played against. The Lakers-Celtics rivalry of the 80s forged the modern NBA. At the center was the matchup between Magic's Showtime offense and the Celtics' gritty execution. Magic Johnson at 6'9" revolutionized the point guard position. Most teams had no answer. Put a small guard on him, and Magic would back them down. Put a forward on him, and he would blow past them. The Celtics were helpless until DJ arrived. Magic's assertion is explicit and stunning. Dennis Johnson was the best defensive guard he ever played against. Magic ranked DJ above Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen in terms of defensive difficulty. That's a startling admission given the defensive accolades of the Chicago Bulls duo. Magic's reasoning reveals the mechanics of 80s basketball. DJ stood 6'4" but played bigger due to long arms and a thick, muscular frame. Magic noted that DJ was big like him and strong. When Magic tried to post up DJ, he couldn't dislodge him. DJ held his ground, forcing Magic to take contested hooks or pass out, disrupting the Lakers' rhythm. Magic also explained the difference between DJ and the Bulls defenders. Jordan and Pippen were difficult because they were rotating on him, meaning Chicago used help defense and double teams. The Celtics often left DJ on an island with Magic. DJ took the assignment individually, play after play, series after series. The 1984 NBA Finals provide the defining moment. Through the first 3 games, the Lakers dominated, and Magic was unstoppable. In a desperate move, Celtics coach K.C. Jones switched Dennis Johnson onto Magic full-time. The impact was immediate. DJ picked up Magic full court, engaging him the moment the ball was inbound. This exhausted Magic, forcing him to work for every inch. The psychological toll became evident in Game 4, where Magic committed a crucial turnover and missed 2 vital free throws. The media labeled him Tragic Johnson. DJ didn't just guard Magic's body, he attacked his mind. Magic noted that DJ had game plan discipline and a deep understanding of defensive principles. DJ wouldn't gamble foolishly. He stayed in front, contested every dribble, and denied the passing lanes that fueled Showtime. Magic viewed DJ as his ultimate shadow, a description that captures the haunting nature of facing someone who knows your every move. In the 1985 and 1987 finals, the Lakers eventually overcame the Celtics, but Magic never forgot 1984. He acknowledged that DJ forced him to evolve. Magic had to improve his post-game and conditioning specifically to deal with DJ's harassment, but Dennis Johnson's most powerful testimony comes from the man who played beside him every night. Larry Bird called DJ the best teammate he ever had. This statement is staggering when you consider the Hall of Famers Bird played alongside: Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Bill Walton. Why did Bird elevate DJ above everyone else? The answer lies in what Bird valued most: basketball intelligence and sacrifice. In the summer of 1983, the Celtics had just been swept by Milwaukee. Their backcourt was aging and defensively porous. Bird was frustrated. He needed a partner who could match his intensity and intellect. The trade that brought DJ from Phoenix is now viewed as one of the most lopsided heists in NBA history. Bird found in Johnson a kindred spirit who processed the game at the same velocity. Bird was notorious for thinking 3 steps ahead. DJ matched that mental speed. Bird valued DJ's ability to read the game and perform under immense pressure. This wasn't just about passing and scoring. It was about the shared burden of leadership. Bird noted that DJ allowed him to be Larry Bird. Before DJ arrived, Bird often had to expend excessive energy chasing quicker guards or initiating the offense. DJ took those responsibilities, freeing Bird to dominate as a forward. The symbiotic relationship peaked in Game 5 of the 1987 Eastern Conference Finals against Detroit. The Celtics were down by 1 point with seconds remaining. Bird's shot was blocked. Isiah Thomas hurried the inbound pass. Bird's steal gets the headlines, but DJ's reaction was the masterpiece of instinct that Bird cherished. As Bird moved to intercept the pass, DJ, who had been moving away from the basket, stopped instantly. Without a signal, DJ reversed course and cut directly toward the rim. He didn't look to see if Bird had the ball. He assumed Bird would get it. Bird, falling out of bounds, pivoted and threw a pass to the exact spot where DJ was arriving. DJ laid the ball in with 1 second left. Bird later explained he didn't have to look for DJ. He knew DJ would be there. Bird often referred to DJ as the missing piece. The Celtics won titles in 1984 and 1986, with DJ as the starting point guard. Bird appreciated DJ's versatility and lack of ego. DJ morphed into whatever the team needed. In 1986, DJ often took only a handful of shots, focusing on feeding the post. Yet in the finals against Houston, when the Rockets focused on Bird and McHale, DJ erupted for significant scoring nights. Bill Walton added another layer to understanding DJ's impact. Walton called DJ the ultimate winner and the guy who made the team a team. The 1986 Celtics had massive personalities: Bird the perfectionist, McHale the joker, Parrish the stoic chief, Ainge the agitator. DJ was the bridge. Walton, a former MVP who accepted a bench role, recognized the sacrifice DJ made every night. DJ had been a finals MVP in 1979 and a primary scorer in Phoenix. In Boston, he often took the 4th or 5th most shots. DJ never complained. Instead, he channeled his energy into defense and playmaking. This servant leadership set the tone. Danny Ainge, DJ's backcourt partner, called him one of the most underrated players of all time. Ainge witnessed firsthand the burden DJ carried. While Ainge was the younger shooter who gambled on defense, DJ was the stabilizer. DJ's contribution was often invisible in the box score, but palpable in the outcome. When you stack all these testimonies together, a pattern emerges. Every legend focused less on DJ's athleticism or statistics and more on his impact on winning. Bird emphasized chemistry. Magic emphasized opponent impact. Riley emphasized strategic impact. Walton emphasized cultural impact. Jordan and Isiah emphasized competitive respect. Kareem emphasized professionalism. Another recurring theme is clutch performance. Whether it was the 1987 steal and layup, the defense on Magic in 1984, or blocking Kareem in 1979, DJ thrived when the pressure was highest. The legends remembered DJ making the plays that broke their hearts or saved their seasons. Dennis Johnson wasn't inducted into the Hall of Fame until 2010, 3 years after his death. The legends had been proclaiming his Hall of Fame status for decades. Their quotes serve as the real induction speech, validation from the only jury that truly mattered, his peers. The disconnect between his delayed recognition and the effusive praise suggests that Dennis Johnson's game was subtle, cerebral, and geared entirely toward winning. Those traits are often undervalued by casual observers, but deeply cherished by competitors. DJ didn't play for the highlight reel. He played for the banner. Bill Walton said it best: Dennis Johnson was the guy who made the team a team. In the eyes of the legends, DJ wasn't just a participant in the golden era. He was one of its primary architects, the phantom Hall of Famer who shaped winning in ways the box score never captured and the highlight reel never showed. If this story changed how you see basketball history, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment with your favorite Dennis Johnson moment. Thanks for watching.